Right, it's a Thursday morning. I'm Benedict Toes. Welcome to the sports segment. This morning, I'm here with my colleague Serin Saki. We're going to take you through what's been happening yesterday as well as this morning, what's going to happen later tonight in the various leagues. But here in Ghana, match day 8 of the Ghana Premier League was played yesterday, and the game involving Elimina Sharks and Mediama SC at the Indum Stadium was cancelled due to what happened. Well, the referee in that game, that's referee Nuhu, Liman, allegedly was assaulted, and that game had to be cancelled yesterday after the first half. Well, one of our correspondents there came through with this report.
I was basically sitting in between the fans, so you could hear them after the match. We beat the referee and the whole lot. So after the first half, when the referee was told for the first 5 minutes, Tanko Mahana from Elimina Sharks and the team members rushed to some players of the Mediama, and it got to a battle or fight or something. But it took some about 5 minutes for the both the team to rush to the field and make sure that things are in order before the security came in to take the referee off the pitch to the dressing room. So when the referee was being escorted by police to the dressing room, some of the supporters attacked the referee. One fat gentleman, confronted the referee, and the forehead of referee Nuhu Liman, he got injured and he was rushed to the hospital by the ambulance team to take care of it, because they tried internally on the foot in the dressing room, but I think it didn't go, and so they decided to send him to the hospital. I saw that the Papa was saying, rush down to where the dressing room, speak to the referee or to the entire team. So he came back, he came to the supporters and told them they should calm down, everything is in order. So we were hoping that he was going to come back again in the second half and continue the game. But, the 4 o'clock, 4, 5, 4, 10, the referee never came. We sat down, the referee never came, and, we had an announcement that the match had been called off.
All right, so that was our football reporter Alex Crunchy yesterday at the Indum Stadium. Now, Bankwela of the club, that's Dr. Papakwesi Indum, has denied reports suggesting that supporters of his club attacked the referee. Well, he wrote on his official Facebook timeline that the media house is filing those reports to suggest that Elimina Sharks supporters attacked the referee were not present at the venue, and I'm going to go through. So on your screen, that's the Facebook post there by Dr. Papakwesi Indum, who is Bankwela of Elimina Sharks, and he posted 7 hours ago, and he says, 1. How come the second half of the match was not played? Because Mediama refused to play the second half, citing too long of a delay in getting to the second half. That's started where the referee on the field ready to officiate the second half. Yes, the Elimina, that's the home team, supporters pounced on the referee. He said no, nobody laid a finger on the referee. How did the referee get injured? It appears that as he was being escorted off the field by the police during halftime, he tripped, fell and injured himself. As there were police personnel around plus video recording, the truth will be found soon enough. Why are media reports alleging that the referee was beaten? The referee was beaten by Shark supporters. That led to the stoppage of the match. Those filing the reports were obviously not there. Was I there at the stadium? Yes, I was there and involved, as I always do when I'm present at the stadium, in making sure that our supporters do not misbehave. I went to the locker room, talked to the match officials and security people to assure them of our goodwill. Was there a problem on the field of play during the first half? Yes. A fight broke out between some Sharks and Mediama players getting to the end of first half, and the match was getting out of hand. So this is what led to the referee being escorted off the field at the halftime. Also, this match was recorded, so it will be easy to find out what happened. The GPL, that's the Ghana Premier League, will thrive if we work with facts. So that was that's a Facebook post by Dr. Papakwesi Indum, who is Bankwela of Elimina Sharks. So we still have to stay with this disturbing subject. Well, the referee allegedly was attacked, and Dr. Papakwesi Indum says they had nothing to do with that. That's the home supporters. Well, Mediama SC's communications director Patrick Akoto fortunately has joined us on the line. He was at the stadium. Akoto, thanks so much for joining me. What exactly happened yesterday?
Well, Bendy, thank you very much for having me. But for the level of respect that we have for Dr. Papakwesi Indum, for what he has done for his life and for the good people of this country, I'll be extremely charitable and only say that he obviously spoke the untruth. indeed, when the attack happened, he was not physically present. It was after the man has been whacked with 2 stones by some sparks, some goons coming right from the Elimina Shark side of the dressing room. And when he fell and he was crawling, and at the point I even saw that the man had even lost his life, because it happened right in front of some of us. I was standing right there. It was after the man had been right out, before the good doctor came down to try to assuage our team by going to a dressing room, which is true. He went to a dressing room to talk to the supporters. But for him to claim that the man was not attacked when he was not physically present at that moment, it's unfortunate.
Who attacked the referee?
Some 2 irate goons of Elimina Stars. It will be difficult for me if they line all of them up, all the supporters of Elimina, the people who came, and we have a database, we will be able to identify them.
So the basic point here is that he didn't fall, as the Shark's Twitter handle claimed, and also Dr. Papa Kusindum is claiming.
Of the 21st century, an absolute creation is falsehood. It is a manufactured made in Elimina that the man just was working and said, I didn't know that the man had medical issues of epilepsy, that he keeps on working and he keeps on falling. Look, even if he fell from Jericho wall, the kind of deep gap and the kind of blood that was oozing will not be like that. So please, they should not come and create any needless situation and lie the Ghanaian people that he fell on his own and he fell on his own and then got...
Well, okay, we don't have time. Yeah, Patrick, we don't have time. I mean, Dr. Papa Kusindum stated clearly in that Facebook post that they wanted the game to continue, but you guys said we're not going to play.
First of all, that is also another untruth. And I'm extremely charitable because this Dr. Papa Kusindum who put that out there. And I'm telling you, we are extremely, because of the kind of respect we have for him. But that is also an untruth. Right. We don't determine who should go or not. The match commissioner was there. The fourth official indeed was not ready to play ball because he said his safety could not be guaranteed.
Okay.
It was obvious that they have to just come to the pitch for the sake of formality and draw the attention of supporters that the game will discontinue. Indeed, in all the back and forth, I'm sure you have to wait for the match report of the match commissioner and the match official. But I have been petrified and shell-shocked by the level of hooliganism and needless show of bravado being exhibited by some of these fans yesterday. It's a very that is loved, but yesterday they really surprised all of us.
All right, Patrick, thanks so much for your time this morning. That's Patrick Akoto, Communications Director of Media MS. Also sharing the side of the story, what happened yesterday at the Indum Park when the Media SC and Elimina Sharks game had to be cancelled because of an attack on the referee. So we'll definitely get to the bottom of this, get to know what the FA are also going to do. So match the 8 matches aside that game, other matches happened yesterday at the Sugakope Park. Wafa played host to Ashanti Gold. That game ended 1-1.
Wafa came into this game with one thing on their minds: to win and get back the confidence they've lost after going 4 games without a win. And Ashanti Gold, they lost to Liberty and they couldn't afford to lose this game. But Wafa, this early chance from Richard Dansu, saved by George Owu at the near post. It looked tricky, but he had it well covered. So Musanu fumbled with this one, but he didn't get punished by Shafiu. He made a haste of that defense, and Shafiu didn't punish him for that one. Again, Apia McCarthy's cross found Shafiu's head, and Richard Ayi, good save from the goalkeeper, Richmond Ayi. Apia McCarthy didn't have a brilliant day, but this cross was good enough to find Shafiu, and Richmond Ayi did well to get that one out. Wafa, who began probing, Augustine Boache got George O working again with this one, saved it, and he went down injured for some time. So this is the run by Musa Nuhu, went into the box, made contact with Osei, and that was the penalty from referee Isaac Afu. Beautifully converted by Umar Bashiru. 1 goal, Wafa. Good goal from the Wafa number 6, who eventually won the man of the match. Disappointed with the performance of the team, but happy with how he played. Dansu gave this one away, and Akamenko found Amenin just around the box. He was fouled, and the free kick just before he got into the 18-yard box. Just outside the box, and Richard Jody, beautiful goal. Stunning free kick from the Ivorian, and that was the equalizer, and Ashanti goal.
All right, so 1-1 ended at the Sogakope Park. Wafa still trying to, get their rhythm together. It's not been a good season, especially at home. They lost their first game. That was last weekend to Mediama SC, and yesterday to the Drew at Ashanti Gold. Seven will take us through the results of match day 8.
So in the other results in the match day 8, we have Asante Kotoko drawing Brekum Chelsea 1-1. Bichim United also beat Wild Stars 2-1. Elimina Sharks also drawing Mediama, which was the game was called off because of the referee being injured over there. Interlights also beating 11 Wonders 1-0. Karela also, the big result of the day, beating Accra Hatterfolk 3-1. And Wafa also drawing with Ashanti Gold 1-1.
All right, so that's the Ghana Premier League result for you, matches that I played yesterday. Now, Indiana Stars were not in action. Their game against Obuson was postponed due to their engagement in Africa. Indiana were far away in Madagascar playing against Forza Juniors in their second leg CAF Confederation Cup playoff. Now, Indiana lost that game by 2-1 by virtue of the first leg result 6-1. Indiana are through to the next stage of the competition. That's the group stage of the CAF Confederation Cup. 7-3 on aggregate, they qualify. And we pray that Indiana will go all the way to the finals of this year's competition and eventually win the title. So from the local scene, let's straight away go to the English Premier League. Last night, one game was played. Was Manchester United that took on Bournemouth. Wanted to, in terms of point difference between them and Liverpool was just 1 point before last night's game. But that win ensured that now the points difference between Manchester United and Liverpool is 4. All right, 2-0 ended. Bournemouth 0, Manchester United 0. So now it's 4 points difference between Liverpool and then Manchester United. Their next stop is an English FA Cup game. But tonight, we've got some more matches, as well as other matches that I played in the Spanish La Liga and also the Italian Serie A. Seven will take us through that.
So in other games in the Premier League, we have Burnley playing against Chelsea today. Leicester also playing at home versus Southampton. And also in the La Liga, yesterday we had Espanyol losing at home to Eibar 1-0. Valencia also losing at home to Getafe. And Real Madrid drawing with Atletico Bilbao 1-1. In today's La Liga games, we have Alaves playing Girona and Real Sociedad also playing Atletico Madrid. Levante also playing Malaga, Real Betis, Las Palmas. And we go to Serie A. The games that were played, lost to Benevento at home to losing to Atlanta. Crotone also drawn with Juventus, and Hellas Verona also losing to Sassuolo.
All right, okay. Thanks so much, Seven. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk about what happened in your game yesterday, the United and then Bournemouth game. But, we are building up to the World Cup. The World Cup is around the corner. It's happening in June, so it's exactly 2 months away. And as we're building up here at Joy Sports, what we're going to do is we'll bring you the World Cup minutes every day here on our shows. And for today, we'll talk about Neymar. He's injured and he's hoping to be fit for this year's World Cup. And he says we'll return to training from a broken foot on that's May 17th. And the Paris Saint-Germain needed surgery on a breaking metatarsal bone after being injured in a league game which was played on February 25. And the Brazil play their World Cup opening fixture against Switzerland on June 17th, a month after his expected return. So Neymar will be fit and strong for that game against Switzerland. That will be on June 17th. Well, that's how we end this morning's edition of the AM Sports. I'm Benedict So thanks so much to my colleague Seven Saki. We are back tomorrow to look ahead to what's going to happen this weekend here on the local scene as well as the major European leagues. Until then, you can get to the Major Online Sports page and read more sports stories for yourself. And also on Joy Sports G, both Facebook and Twitter. You follow us there. Have a wonderful day.